Have you ever felt like you're giving everything, but getting nothing in return? You're putting in all the effort. You're always there for her. You listen, you care, and you make sacrifices. Yet, deep inside, something feels off. You sense a cold distance, a lack of appreciation, and a one-sided effort. Does this sound familiar? Many men find themselves trapped in relationships where they feel undervalued, unappreciated, and taken for granted. It's a frustrating and emotionally draining experience. But here's the truth: you deserve better. A woman who truly values you will respect your time, reciprocate your efforts, and invest emotionally. If she doesn't, it's time to recognize the signs and make a decision that aligns with your self-respect. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless wisdom, provides us with the tools to identify when someone does not value us and how to respond with dignity. Let's explore 4 clear behaviors that reveal a woman doesn't value you and what the Stoics would advise you to do about it. 1. She doesn't prioritize you. The Stoic view on time. Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. Theophrastus. Time is a finite resource. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, understood this deeply. He structured his life carefully, ensuring that every moment was spent wisely. Now, apply this to your relationship. When you love someone, you make time for them. You choose to invest in them rather than other activities. But what if she doesn't do the same for you? Signs that she's not prioritizing you. Constantly cancels plans or reschedules at the last minute. Makes excuses about being too busy but finds time for others. You initiate most of the conversations and meet UPS. She gives you attention only when it's convenient for her. What would a Stoic do? If a woman consistently fails to make time for you, she's sending a clear message: you are not a priority. And as Marcus Aurelius wrote, you must not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess. Instead of chasing someone who doesn't value your presence, redirect your time and energy toward people and pursuits that do. 2. She doesn't acknowledge your efforts. The role of gratitude in love. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Cicero. Effort is the language of commitment. When we value someone, we put in the work. It's about the little things: checking in on them, making thoughtful gestures, remembering details, and showing up when it matters. But what if your efforts go unnoticed? Signs: she takes you for granted. She never thanks you for the things you do. She expects your help but never reciprocates. Your acts of kindness are met with indifference. You feel like an option rather than a priority. The Stoic response. A woman who never appreciates your efforts is showing a lack of respect. And respect, as Epictetus teaches, is a fundamental part of a meaningful relationship. Instead of staying in a situation where you feel unappreciated and unseen, channel your efforts into areas of life where they are reciprocated. Whether that means focusing on your personal growth, career, or even finding someone who truly values you, make sure your energy is not wasted. 3. She is emotionally detached. The Stoic view on connection. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Emotional investment is what makes a relationship meaningful. It's about being present, engaged, and genuinely caring about each other's inner world. But what if she's emotionally unavailable? Signs of emotional detachment. She is distant and uninterested in your thoughts and feelings. She avoids deep conversations and keeps everything surface level. She doesn't celebrate your successes or support you in difficult times. Conversations feel forced, and you always initiate them. A relationship without emotional connection is a hollow shell. It lacks the depth that makes love profound. How a Stoic would handle this? Epictetus reminds us, we cannot control others, only ourselves. If she consistently fails to meet you on an emotional level, don't try to force it. Instead, step back and reflect on whether this relationship aligns with your values. You deserve someone who reciprocates your emotions, not someone who makes you feel invisible. For she disrespects you, a Stoic's non-negotiable. Treat people as they should be treated. Marcus Aurelius. Respect is the foundation of every healthy relationship. If respect is missing, the relationship is doomed. Signs of disrespect. She belittles you or makes you feel small. She dismisses your feelings and opinions. She criticizes you in front of others. She shows no regard for your boundaries. The Stoic approach. Disrespect should never be tolerated. Marcus Aurelius emphasized treating everyone with dignity, but he also believed in removing toxic influences from life. If she does not respect you, you have two choices. Communicate your boundaries clearly. Walk away if the disrespect continues. You don't have to tolerate behavior that diminishes your self-worth. Demand the respect you deserve or walk away with dignity. Final thoughts: reclaim your self-worth. Recognizing when a woman doesn't value you is not about blaming her, it's about reclaiming your self-respect. What the Stoics teach us about self-respect. Heavy checkmark: time is precious, don't waste it on someone who doesn't prioritize you. Heavy checkmark: your efforts deserve appreciation, don't settle for less. Heavy checkmark: emotional connection matters, don't chase someone who's emotionally detached. Heavy checkmark: respect is non-negotiable, never tolerate consistent disrespect. You deserve a relationship that is mutually fulfilling, built on respect, appreciation, and emotional connection. What now? If this article resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself: am I in a relationship where I feel valued? Am I investing my time wisely? Am I tolerating disrespect out of fear of being alone? If your answer is no to any of these, it's time to prioritize yourself. What are your thoughts on these Stoic principles and their application to modern relationships? Share your insights in the comments below. If you're ready to prioritize your self-worth, type "challenge accepted" in the comments. Loudspeaker, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more insights on self-mastery and relationships.